My name is Sahar Vardi. I'm 18. I'm a Shministit.
My name is Yuval Oron. I'm 19 years old. I'm a Shminist.
My name is Omer Goldman. I'm 19 years old. I'm a Shministit.
My name is Maya Yechieli Vind. I'm 19. I'm a Shministit.
Shministim means 12th graders in Hebrew.
We are Israeli conscientious objectors.
That means we refuse to serve in the Israeli army.
Because they are occupying another people, the Palestinians.
Palestinian kids can't go to school because of checkpoints.
Or even get health care.
Many young Palestinians go to prison for no reason.
A lot of them have been killed.
Or their homes demolished.
The government says this policy is keeping us safe.
But denying Palestinians their basic human rights put us all in danger.
It's illegal.
It's wrong.
It's immoral.
It's against my personal beliefs.
It's against my basic values.
It's against my values.
That is why we are conscientious objectors.
That's why we're conscientious objectors.
That's why we're conscientious objectors.
That's why I'm a conscientious objector.
We are Shministim.
We are Shministim.
We are Shministim.
I am a Shministit.
We're being jailed for refusing to serve in the army.
We need your support.
Please sign the letter.
And tell all your friends.
Palestinians, Israeli, Jews, Muslims, Christians, atheists, everyone.
We all need to stand together.
Against violence, against repression, no matter who does it.
Take a stand with us for peace,
coexistence,
and real future for children like us everywhere.
Sign the letter today.
Sign the letter today.
Please sign the letter today.
Please sign the letter today.
You ask me to suck. You and you fucking Jesus could kiss my ass, okay?
Go away.
Screw you. Go. Don't camera, no camera. I break your camera. Don't take picture, okay? Screw you, you Nazi. You fuck. Don't take camera. I break your camera. Don't take picture. Shabbat shalom, no picture. We don't want picture.
Leave.
You need to. You can't come in here. This is not your house.
This is not your house.
We killed Jesus. We're proud of it. Where are you?
Did you record that?
Get the fuck out of here. This is my land.
This is not your land. It belongs to these families.
Land, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna kill you and the Palestinians. You Nazi, you son of a shit.
Hand for there.
This is my land. God gave it to me. Fuck you.
Hand for there.
Nazi. Call everyone you want. I'm gonna kill you. Bastard. This is my house. This is my land. God gave it to me. And fuck you.
Hitler, go your land. Nazi, go your land. יימח שמך וזכרך.
So as you can see, this is some settlers working illegally on Palestinian land in the region of Susia. This is not their land. They do not have documents for this land. They've erected fencing and piping.
Go out. Go out.
Do not touch me.
Go out.
Touch me. This is
Go
not
out.
your land.
Go out.
Your land.
Go out.
This is not your land. Please do not hurt me.
Man.
Go, Nazi. Go to Germany.
We're not.
Nazi in Germany.
My house. You know me. Yeah, you don't know me, right? So go.
No.
You want to protect Palestinian land.
But don't take my pictures.
How do you want to protect Palestinian land? How is
I
this
work
protecting
it.
it? How
This-
is this protecting Palestinian land? You are stealing it.
I
You're
give-
stealing
I
their
give
water
work-
resources. You're preventing
Water
Palestinian
resources?
farmers. Yes. You're preventing Palestinian farmers from using
How
this
much
land.
money he puts
this
here?
is valuable agricultural
You don't know
land for
nothing. If you
Palestinians.
really want to know, take down the picture and come to my house, drink a tea. And if you really want to know. If you don't really want to know, continue to do this shit.
I do want to know. As
Why
you
is
can
the one
see,
side?
this conversation is going nowhere. They will not recognize that this is legally Palestinian land for which the Palestinian landowners have documents. There have been numerous instances like this where they have been quite aggressive towards us. You saw the behavior of that man who was threatening both of the international human rights workers here. And the police have been completely useless in the matter. They arrive after the workers have left, and if they arrive at all while the workers are here, they do nothing.
How much Jews your parents killed?
The problem is there are settlers working on this land. They're putting up the fence. They've got the fence all the way around it. Fencing.
Tomorrow will be all the way around.
Fence. You know, a fence?
Tomorrow.
Yes. I think you know this land, right? Do you know this land, John?
Well, would all the violence and conflict in the Middle East evaporate if Israel simply ceased to exist? My next guest says Israel is not only breaking Jewish law with its military strikes against the terrorist group Hezbollah, but that the state of Israel itself should not even exist in the first place. What you may find more shocking is that the person saying that is a rabbi. He is Yisrael Weiss from Jews United Against Zionism. Rabbi.
Yes.
Pretty strong words.
Yes, but this is the view that was shared by all religious leaders throughout, the last 100 years when the whole movement of Zionism was created. The concept, the ideology of transforming Judaism from spirituality, a religion, into a materialism, a nationalistic goal to have a piece of land. All the rabbinical authorities said this is antithetical with what Judaism is all about, expressly forbidden in the Torah, because we are in exile by God.
So you shouldn't have a state. You shouldn't have a country. You shouldn't have a government.
We shouldn't have a state. We should be living amongst all the nations as the Jews were doing for 2,000 years, as loyal citizens, people who are serving God, emulating God with compassion. And that there's a religious conflict. We have been living for hundreds of years amongst the Muslims and Arab communities without any UN human rights groups to watch.
So let me ask you this, Rabbi. Was life better for the Jews prior to the creation of the Jewish state of Israel?
100%. In Palestine, we have the testimony of the Jewish community living there and other lands that they were living in harmony, and they pleaded with the United Nations. In the documents, we have the chief rabbi of Jerusalem said, we do not want a Jewish state. The Muslims, Christians, and the Jewish inhabitants were ignored with the creation of the state.
Nevertheless, you might not have had a country per se, but you were not a stranger to being abused or slaughtered over the millenniums, right? And particularly as recently as 50, 60 years ago. Right?
There is an issue of being killed because of anti-Semitism, and then there's another issue where you antagonize and you create your anti-Semitism through Zionism. Doing that, in other words, it's not a free-for-all. You'll knock out your neighbor's windows and then yell anti-Semitism.
All right, now I know you are an Orthodox Jew. What do traditional Jews think of that position?
Well, this was the mainstream view of Jewish people worldwide, whether it was...
well, I know it was. It isn't now. So what do they tell you now?
Well, what they've done is let's just talk about the religious point of view, because we're talking about the Judaism, not people who have left the folds of Judaism.
Right.
The Jewish view is that the mainstream view would be that, true, we shouldn't be having a state, but once it's created, the Zionist propaganda that the Arabs want to throw every Jew into the ocean, and there's an ingrained hate against the Jews, which they've convinced many Jews to believe. This is why they are fearful of returning the land.
Well, you can't blame them, right? I mean, you have the president of Iran who says the Holocaust never existed, and if he had his druthers, he'd destroy Israel and all the Jews.
That's also patently false. He has a Jewish community in Iran, and they haven't murdered them when they had the opportunity.
So you don't take him at his word that he would try to kill Jews?
He would want to the dismantling of the political state of Israel.